Definitely streaming. I mean, streaming is the future. I feel like cinema had quite a good run back in the day when it started, the process of it. I think cinema died quite a while back, but we didn't really realize it until COVID hit.
It's a sad case.
As someone that enjoys consuming content, I can watch content basically at the comfort of anywhere around the world.
Come on, you can't just beat the experience of cinema. Going in there to that hall, which is just more than 50 feet large, with seats rigged from beginning to end, with the same audience, in the same time and space, to have the same singular shared experience of a movie.
If I work 20 hours in a week, I'm more comfortable having space at home to sit down and say, okay, there's the option of that streaming service versus this streaming service, and then there's the diversity in a lot of different contents that you want to watch.
It's not something you can just explain to anyone. It's something you just have to just experience for yourself. It's just like flying.
You can do it at the comfort of your house, your car, anywhere. You could go to the beach and you're there, right there on your iPad, your phone.
That's private viewing. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not just the same.
Convenient, it's comfortable, it's cheaper. Okay, now let's go to content in terms of content creators that you say it's cheaper. The thing is, let's be honest, with the coming of a Roku TV, Africa Magic started dropping at the rate at which they buy movies, and Roku rubbished that. Sorry, Erico. They really rubbished content. So even if you were a content creator, say you do a very good script, very dynamic, in less characterization and less locations, and you shoot, it's a very well, say you'd use about at least 2 million naira. They probably will buy for like 1.5. So do you get where I'm coming from? So that was already dead. But we didn't realize it until there was an order. You must stay home. There people were like, okay, after I've been, I'm just saying, plus cinema, you got it, the first 6 weeks, it's 70-30. So even if you put 20 million naira in a movie, 70-30 for the first week, and that's only if the cinema is filled. So I would, as a content creator, streaming. As a viewer, streaming.
For and against cinema and streaming. I believe because of mobile phone penetration in
Yeah.
Africa, it affords streaming services the
Opportunity
Yeah.
to reach
a wider audience.
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah, a wider audience.
Ticket cost aside, a wider audience.
Yes,
They get
yeah.
to see these things that they'll probably have had to plan to go to the major cities. For people living in the rural areas, they'll have to plan to go to the urban
Yes.
cities to watch something in a cinema, in a theater,
Yeah.
or that. But now with their phone, they can't actually see the
Yeah.
internet and the rest of them. So
With data of about 500 naira, some network services give surplus data, and it just be like, I can download this stuff, I can watch it online, I can stream. So I'm like, maybe I can call myself a Gen Z on this one. Streaming.
Why? Because
Yeah, streaming.
there is a shift, more like going back to what it was before. Cinema in its early forms, in the time when was it Edison? I see streaming as how will I put it now? It's more personal. While cinema is generic. And probably because I'm an introvert. I want to listen to conversation. I want to listen to the teeny details.
you want to get the dialogue in.
Trust me,
I want to move into the form. I want the form to enter into me. The sound, the dialogue, all those subtle cues you might not see on the giant ass big screen.
But come on, you could still get that from a cinema too.
It's like the story the camera itself tells without.
Okay, there's this meme on social media. Black Widow,
Yeah.
where they were on the families, where they had a sort of reunion.
Yeah, the family table.
The family table. Yeah, dining table.
And Scarlett was telling them that it wasn't real to her, and then the
was
sister
getting
was
all
like,
emotional. Yeah.
Don't say that. It was real to me. That meme just cut out that part. Cinema is real. Like when I'm watching something, it is real to me. So when I get heightened emotions, sometimes watching something, or maybe someone makes a quick comment in the movie and nobody gets it, I'm like seriously.
Yeah.
See, that's the experience.
But I'm telling you, I often don't get that when I'm in a crowded environment space.
Yeah, because
everybody.
they're really some annoying people when you watch movies in the cinema.
Yeah, the annoying people aside, but I think it's more like a relationship for me.
Yeah.
Because
between you and the movie, right?
Yeah, between me and the
movie.
I'm sitting down. I want you to, because I'm actually letting you into me.
And vice versa. And then
No pun intended.
Oh yes.
No pun
intended.
No pun intended. Yeah. I'm letting the form into me, and I'm also entering into the form. So it's a very sacred relationship for me.
Yeah.
So streaming gives me that. I turn off the lights. Yeah.
You can dim the lights, put on your scented candles.
Set the atmosphere. Get my popcorn if it's popcorn. And
they don't allow maybe a glass of peanut.
Yeah, they don't allow you to bring solid food into the cinema. I can have a bar right here, and I'm streaming. Now, if you look at the form of the cinematograph, you had to. There was something like a device, a contraption like an earpiece connected to this big box, and then you have to look into
to see
the moving motion picture.
Yeah.
Like
in that form,
place.
yes, in that
militarized viewing place.
In that form, it was personal
and intimate.
It's not exactly intimate. That's the word. It's not a crowd of people and popcorn. It was me and the form right there.
Yep.
That is what streaming has brought.
Yeah.
We're going back.
And as a creative, I'm surprised that you went for cinema, because there is that moment when you're watching with someone that is not in a creative or content producer like you are, they don't seem to get it. You're watching sound, you're watching imagery, you're watching camera angles, lighting, everything, the shift, the dynamics of the interchanging, the story the cinematographer tells without telling you. It's like a lot of things I want, and it requires your complete focus as compared to when you go to the cinema. It's always either with a friend or your significant other. There's the cuddling. No, you can't.
Someone makes a very good comeback or a very good comment. I'm like, oh man, it's lost forever until it comes back. Until it comes out on DVD, unless you have to go back and rewatch, and there's a possibility that you might miss it again. So it's like we're looking at, give or take, 5 times into the cinema before you can actually get something that was really of interest to you. Streaming services afford me that.
Well, it was worth it, because if it doesn't can do that, then it's worth it. It's worth it.
So I'm just gonna say this: if you're a boy and you have a girlfriend that's smart, don't take her to the cinema. She's not gonna like you after that, because they like talking like.
And she's trying to concentrate, and she's like, "Fuck, can we do this some?"
Yeah, this is not the time, bro.
The question is, make sure if you're going to the cinemas to watch a movie, you go in with the right person that so you can enjoy the movie.
Find the right person. The right person that appreciates what you're there to view, that won't be asking you if there's a sudden plot twist. I'm like, what happened? What just happened?
You could just stream that stuff.
Yeah.
At home.
And just tell
you buy your nachos, whatever you want to eat, and just.
I'm sorry, I'm sick, but I have to take a rain check.
Yeah. You ever sit on the couch and you put that duvet on top of you, and you cross your leg on the couch, and everything you need is there, and you just like.
And then if you want
is it not enough now? It's not enough. See, it's over.
If you want evidence about whether you're sick or not, I mean you're dropped in your duvet.
See, this is cheating now. This is like two versus one. I hope all of you are watching this. This is like 2 versus 1. See,
it's just
who is behind that camera?
I'm sure the dinosaurs felt like this when it was time to be
extinct.
See what I'm telling you? This is would you?
I'm sure the T-Rex and the rest of them.
See, I've told you, don't buy this prehistoric human beings.
The painful end still came After all, regardless of the opinion.
On the comment section, comment. Let's see. We see this thing is not over.
See, I know that you're siding with me because you know that streaming is the future. Hoorah! Bam! Streaming is the future.
As I said, you know,
Bye, dinosaur.
Bye, dinosaur.
Oh, I tell you, I hate that.